Good afternoon. This is Barry. And you're watching Barry and the PI. I've been down with a ear infection for about 4 or 5 days now, so I haven't turned out any videos. I've been trying to fight that. This afternoon, and it's almost clear, and it's a beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cold. I got the yards been cut, so things are going good. Now everybody's wondering about when are they going to be able to fly in here, and about flying into Philippines or into some other parts of Asia. Back in 1998, when I first came over here, I took Cathay Pacific, which is a good airlines, started by a couple of British guys, and it's pretty nice airline to fly on. They had a all Asian pass, and so I took that. I could go to something like about 8 or 9 different countries and 20-something cities during that summer, and so I got that and flew over here, and then by luck I met this beautiful lady, and I ended up marrying her. So it was a little pricey. Can't remember exactly how much it was, but something. And I've back in 2014, Maida and I decided to take a little 2-week vacation to the Philippines, and I wanted to go and see Camarines del Sur. That's where a lot of the Survivor TV series is shot, not only in the U.S., but from France and other countries in Europe. So I started looking around for the cheapest price. I was a cheapskate then. And I looked at on the different websites, travel websites, Velocity and all that other stuff. And what they gave me was the cheapest one, and to me it wasn't that cheap, but required 20 hours trip. We had to go from I think San Francisco to Beijing. We had a couple of hours in Beijing in which the immigration people took most of the cosmetic stuff that Maida had bought to give to her family members. And then we went from there to Japan, Tokyo. And then there, we finally went to Manila. 20 hours. That's too damn long to be in a plane and in airports, at least for this old guy. So when we were starting to look to move back there, I found that PAL, the Philippine Airlines, was the best thing to do. It wasn't any more expensive. As a matter of fact, it was cheaper than a lot of the other. And it's a direct flight from LA to Manila, 9 hours. And I didn't want to, I've had it with the economy class, so I got a business class, and it wasn't that horribly worse than economy class. they had some special fares. Now you had to fly on a Tuesday. You know, I'm retired. I can go any day I want. So I did that, and it was a perfect flight. No problems at all. I could just sit back in that chair and sleep, and so that was a really good deal. PAL has that a couple of times a week, I think, for that low cost or cheaper rate. So if you're thinking about wanting to come over here, take that into consideration. Philippine Airlines is a pretty good company. They had some pretty nice looking stewardess. Of course, I couldn't be looking at them too much. My wife has just returned. She's been gone about 3 or 4 hours, about 4 hours, 5 hours. She had to go and pick up her niece and her husband. He's had some health problems, real bad health problems here lately. So they're going to spend the weekend. Her sister's coming up from Manila, and we're going to have guests this weekend. But anyway, on the flights, I know EVA Air and probably China Airline out of Taiwan will have flights going to Taiwan and to the Philippines. So do your research, and don't just stick to, if you want to just stick, I want the cheapest thing, you're going to be in the plane for a long, long time. And, you know, I used to love to fly. I flew a lot. Now I don't care to be in an airplane that long. No, not me. So think about that, and do your research. The business class isn't that expensive. So just look around. Hey, side up. That's what happens when people come to visit. The dogs go crazy. They always get excited when there's new people here to hang around with. And so that's what I have to say about getting a flight. Do your research, and don't forget to check PAL. That's about the fastest way you can get here, from what I've seen. There may be some other airlines that will have a direct flight from the West Coast to here. So get what you pay for. Well, to some extent. But also, Cathay Pacific is a good airline. I was very pleased when I first flew to Asia. So, well, that's about it. You see my yard's clean. There's my saucer plant. I haven't used it as a saucer yet. But we've had some really cool weather here lately, and I've been held up wearing long pants and stuff. I never thought I'd have to use long plant fence here in the Philippines, but have for about the last couple of months. It's been pretty cool and windy. We tend to get a lot of wind here where we live. We're not too far from the South China Sea, Philippine Sea on the west coast. We can just go down to Nasugbu if we want to go to the beach. We can run over to Batangas. They've got a lot of resorts there, some expensive, some cheap. So y'all take care, and there's Maida.
Hello.
See, she takes care of me. So she does most of the driving now. We went to Manila for our 20th anniversary. I went to the Hotel Al Qaeda and ate at the Medley buffet, and it was good. It was good. So, okay, y'all take care and stay safe. Take care of your people that you meet. Be nice and friendly to them. They'll be nice and friendly back to you. Enjoy, and I'll get out another video pretty soon. Maybe even today. All right, over and out.